They have a signed agreement. They don't want him fighting because what if Floyd shows his age? What if he gets smacked around a little bit? What if I think it's an exhibition, but what if he loses? What if he doesn't look good? All of that, or gets knocked out, anything. If he's bad enough that people no longer are interested in him as a fighter, that could damage them. They might not make nearly as much money from the Mike Tyson or Manny Pacquiao fights.
And now, breaking news, we can see that the fight with Mayweather is now canceled. He was supposed to fight in Athens, Greece, this up and coming Saturday, June 27th, versus Mike Zambidis. But that fight is canceled. We don't know what's going on, but clearly certain people know what's going on.
So this is really important. They want the injunction to bar Mayweather from fighting again on June 27, 2026. They prohibit him from fighting anyone other than Tyson because that's what he has signed and agreed to in the agreement before he honors his obligation to fight Tyson, and prevents Mayweather from fighting anyone other than Pacquiao. It seemed very simple.
But life makes things difficult. Dan Rafael went on his socials, ladies and gentlemen, and started talking about DAZN because this fight was supposed to be scheduled for DAZN. That's what we thought we was going to see it. But they pulled and said, no, Mayweather behind the scenes, he dealing with some things with the system, and we don't want any parts to do with that. So Dan Rafael broke things down on his X and his Twitter, and we'll let old boy break it down for y'all.
Dan Rafael tweeted about this that I thought was interesting. He brought up DAZN, which was not mentioned in the complaint. I'm certainly not an expert in this area, so I don't really understand the rights that DAZN would have had, but I imagine that they were going to post the fight. So this is the key one. Besides DAZN dropping the exhibition fight from its schedule because it doesn't want any legal hassles, I'm told that Ticketmaster is no longer doing tickets for the event. If you can't sell tickets and don't have a broadcaster, that seems problematic.
Problematic indeed. But they're saying that DAZN, it wasn't the first one to put the money up. Mayweather was rocking with other promotional companies before DAZN even picked it up. They just needed a distributioner. Let Spencer break it down to get in depth with the details to make it all make sense. Spencer, take it away.
August 10th, 2025, CSI Sports Events and Frisk. So Frisk Ventures is the management group managing Floyd Mayweather. They enter into an agreement under which CSI secured the services of Mayweather to fight Tyson. So they have the services. They are the only ones, exclusive services to handle this fight. The Tyson agreement also allows CSI the rights of Mayweather for his training, his lifestyle activities, basically to create a show around the fight.
That was the initial deal that Mayweather signed. But Mayweather, needing the money, he said, shit, I'm money made. I can do whatever I want to do. Now, if I go have a quick exhibition in Athens, Greece, make a couple of little M's, you know, I'm money made, get this paper, then I can get to that Mike Tyson fight and then Pacquiao fight, and I can have 3 checks instead of 2. At that time, Mayweather messed up. He bit off more than he can chew. Spencer, let him know the truth.
There's damages there, and now he's signing a new contract for the same fight. I'm confused. To make the story even more confusing, CSI wakes up on February 3rd, 2026, and they see that Iron Mike Zambidis posts on his Instagram that he's fighting Floyd Mayweather on June 27th. They're confused because they had an agreement signed by Floyd Mayweather that he would fight Mike Tyson first and then Manny Pacquiao. No other fights allowed. And now they're finding out that he's decided around them, behind their back, he's now fighting a guy in Greece on June 27th. This makes no sense.
It's making sense now. Today, June 25th, it's been announced. The fight is no more. The fight is off. Mayweather is not fighting in Athens, Greece, due to these legal issues that he's having. He was supposed to only fight Tyson and Pacquiao. He bit off more than he can chew, trying to get an extra paycheck versus Mike Zambidis. You are no longer the man you think you are, Floyd Mayweather, and we can't have that. I give you 35 mil to fight Pacquiao. If not, they said he'd get 20 million if he was to come out of retirement to face Rolando Rolly Romero or Ryan Garcia. This was supposed to be in the contract. Spencer broke it down. Wild work.
So how much would Floyd Mayweather get paid to fight Manny Pacquiao? It'd be $35 million base with 20% of event revenues for any pay-per-view component. Down here in the contract, you can see if the fighter is against Manny Pacquiao, it'd be $35 million payday. If it was Ryan Garcia or Rolly Romero or another fighter for a world title bout, the payment would drop to $20 million.
Expect the unexpected. This is the boxing game. You will think somebody is down, but on the other hand, they're really up. Mayweather, he has options, but he's going to have to come out of retirement to get that money he once was making. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. This coming Saturday, we have Jaron Boots Ennis taking on the unified champion in Xander Zayas. I will be doing a live play-by-play, a blow-by-blow, your new fight companion. Floyd Mayweather, I thought I was going to call the blow-by-blow in Athens, Greece before Jaron Boots Ennis and Xander Zayas. That fight just got canceled. Subscribe to the channel, hit the like, and we here now. Let's get it.